Minecrafters. This is the very first episode of my possibly new Let's Play series. I've had a lot of people asking me about my item elevator and item sorter, and a lot of people that have been talking to me have told me I should put together some Let's Play episodes. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. I'm not sure how far I'll get really. I follow a lot of other people's Let's Play episodes, like Monkey Farm, Doc M, Ethos. I think those guys all do a great job, especially Monkey Farm. As you can see, I'm using Monkey Farm's texture pack here. Monkey Farm builds a lot of really cool gadgets, and not only does he build cool gadgets, but he really likes to make things look nice, and I love watching his Let's Play series, and he's got some great tutorials as well. So I don't know how far I'll get with my Let's Play series, because I don't know if I can do it quite at the same caliber as some of the other YouTubers out there, but I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my item elevator that I've built right here. It's a really simple design. I'm just using droppers that are facing up, and so when I'm down here, my mind's looking for diamonds. A lot of times I'll come back and I've got a lot of stuff, and I can simply put them in the chest. So I've got some iron ore here. We can put that in the chest, and the hopper automatically pulls it out and starts putting it in the dispenser. We'll put some gold in here, some dirt, and how about some cobblestone, and put the coal in there as well. So it goes down through the hopper and into this dropper down here, and you can see it's coming into the dropper. Now, because all these droppers are facing up, if I toggle the redstone current on these droppers, it's going to push the items up. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that real quick. I've got a button right here, and if I just push the button, push it a couple times. Let's see if we can find, yes. So there's some of the gold ore, and it just starts pushing it on up the elevator. So let's see if we finish filling up here. I'm going to pull this cobblestone out just so that we can demonstrate the elevator a little bit easier. So let's let it drain out. So the cobblestone is all drained out. So now you can see I've got 24, 8, 63, 8, 64. If I toggle this a few times. Let's see, I've got a little bit less items in here. Let's toggle a little bit more. Alright, so things are definitely moving out of the registers here, and this dropper. And we can see we got some dirt in that dropper now, some gold ore in there. As we go on up, so how far up I can reach. The items are moving up. Now obviously I don't want to come down here and push this button to get all my things up. That kind of defeats the point of having an item elevator. So I built a simple redstone circuit over here. Here I've got a comparator, and I've got it inverted. You need to have the third redstone torch here lit up for this to work. And so what happens is the redstone signal comes back around, and it causes it to turn off and on. Now I don't want it to go as fast as possible, which is why I've got this repeater here. I've got the delay set all the way. That just slows things down so that they go up the hopper a little bit slower, and I'll show you why when we get to the top. So I've also got an item sorter up there, and if I push too many items through the sorter too quickly, all the items don't get picked up. So I want it to go a little bit slow, but still fairly quick, as you can see. So let's go up to the top now, and let's check out what's in the sorter. Alright, so here's the top of the item elevator, and you can see it's dispensing items right now. And all the items go into an item sorter. So I've got a bunch of hoppers down here that pick up the different items. Now the way it works is the first register in the hopper contains one item of what I want to collect. So in this case, I've got coal in this hopper. I've got iron ore here, gold ore. I also collect glass and stone, cobblestone, and anything that I might find down in my mines. And then in the other registers, I'm using eggs. The reason I put eggs in the other registers is one, just to fill them up so the other items don't fall into the hopper. Let me kill this zombie real fast. I'll get some of that chainmail armor. He really didn't want to die. No, no armor, just XP. That's fine. So like I was saying, with the hoppers, with the first register, you put the item you want to collect, and then you need to fill up the rest of the registers with something, so that as that items go floating over through the water, the hopper doesn't pull them in. I'll put a link to the design that I'm using. There's a really good tutorial out there that explains this particular design. It's really simple. The redstone is really simple for it. And it's really not too bad. Now the cool thing that I've done is I've wired up. Of course, I'm getting some lag now. I've wired up my item sorter with hoppers to my crafting room. Now this is using an insane amount of iron. I think I calculated it was close to 400 iron ingots. This is what I needed for all of these hoppers. I was able to find about half of that iron just caving, and after doing a lot of caving, I quickly realized that I was going to need to do something else to get a lot of iron, so I built an iron golem farm, and hopefully I'll be making an episode about the iron golem farm. But the way this works is I come into my storage room now, and it sounds like the item elevator is empty. The droppers make a clicky noise like that when they don't have anything to move. So we've already pushed up all the items that I put into the item elevator. The cool thing is I've got these furnaces here, so all of my iron ore and gold are automatically come into the furnaces. Any coal I find will automatically get fed into the furnaces as well. So I can just dump all my items in my item elevator, turn on the item elevator, and all my iron and whatnot will automatically get smelted in the furnace. And I can just come and pick it up in the chest. I can, go off and go mining or building or whatever, and I don't have to keep track of what's going on in my furnaces, so it makes things a lot more efficient. The other cool thing is I've got this chest right here. Whatever I dump into this chest will also go into the furnaces. So if I wanted to create stone, for example, I can put it in the chest. It'll get fed through the hopper, and pretty soon we'll see it come up here, and it's automatically cooking my cobblestone into stone. So it makes it really, really nice for making stone. I can totally load up a whole bunch of cobblestone in the chest, and I don't have to worry about it. It'll just go and cook it, and all the stone ends up in this chest over here. So I've got tons of stone. Can use it whenever I want. Likewise, I can put sand in there and automatically collect the glass. So it just makes it really nice for cooking things in the furnace. I don't have to worry about it. It just kind of takes care of itself. On these chests right here, since I've only got 2 of each, I wired up some redstone lamps up here. So if the chests ever get full, it'll turn on the lamps, and that lets me know that I've got too many resources down here and I need to go and collect them. Now over here, I've got chests for all of the dirt I collect and cobblestone. I can say I've got tons and tons of cobblestone. I'm going to have to start emptying out these chests pretty soon. And then likewise for redstone, gravel, sand, and then anything else gets thrown into these miscellaneous chests. Go away, cat. Oh, cat, don't make me hurt you. There we go. So you can see everything else. You know, I've been to the Nether collecting some goldstone and quartz and whatnot, and clicks in here. Now, if I get too many items in the water stream in my sorter, I can't quite collect everything, so sometimes things overflow in here, like this iron and gold, or the stone and glass should have been sorted as well, and the dirt, even this iron. So in cases like that, I can just come back over here and I can say, hey, go and put these things back in the sorter, and it will go and take care of them. So in just a moment, we should see the gold pop back through. Hopefully. I don't want to wait for it, but eventually, yeah, it'll come through. And we can also see, I still got cobblestone smelting, and it looks like the iron or the gold just got smelted. So let's see the gold through. Yeah, there's the gold. So it's really, really nice. It takes care of a lot of my resources for me. the biggest downside is that the item elevator is super noisy. It clicks a lot. So I'm gonna have to build something for that, probably a toggle switch or something, so that I can turn it on when I want it, and then when it starts clicking too much, I can turn it off. There's also some different item elevator designs that are only turn the item elevator on when they're items in the dropper. I need to look at some of those. They use a lot of comparators, which can get a little bit resource intensive, but it'll probably be worth it just to turn off that clicking sound, because it gets really noisy. Anyway, this is my crafting room and item elevator. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm planning on putting together a few more episodes with my Iron Golem farm, and just kind of record a little bit as I go through my base here. We've got some sweet enchanting going on in here. We'll play around with that a little bit, and just have a little bit of fun recording some episodes. And as you can see, I've already had some creeper problems, so I've went ocelot hunting and luckily found a number of cats to scare off the creepers. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.